your
Sure.
life shaped your present.
Well, I mean, it started when I was very young, and sadly, my best friend as a child was killed by a drunk driver. And I had asked at age 16 if I could go to counseling for support. My mom said, no one in this family will ever go to a counselor. Then I said in my defiance, and I will grow up and become one, which I did.
Did.
So that was where it began. Also, another sad story, my Penn State girlfriend was murdered by her boyfriend. And that's when I discovered the intense correlation between childhood trauma and love trauma. And it's really important that you heal your childhood trauma from the past so that you can go on to attract an emotionally healthy, evolved, and conscious partner. And you really are more conscious about your relationships instead of bringing all the old past norms and behaviors into a relationship. Like, for example, if you grew up with parents that yelled and screamed at each other and that's how they handled an issue, then that's normally what you're going to do because you learned that was normal. So that's what we call the norms. And many of the norms are not healthy, right? So we have to break the subconscious negative patterns and become more consciously aware and introduce and practice new behaviors and patterns for a more successful, loving relationship. And the research shows 100% of us have childhood trauma. So I always say you can't change what you don't know or understand. So you have to know what they are, understand, okay, this happened to me. How does that correlate to the life I'm living right now? How can we fix that? And then that is our journey over 4 to 6 months. And I have trademarked materials, books and notebooks. So those are some of the books that I say that I've written. And the notebooks that they use are like 150 pages. So coaching under our method, it's a trademark method, is very educational. So they learn the skills and they practice, again, what they have to eliminate and practice the new skills that they have to do instead.
So what are some of those skills that, like a well-rounded program, is there a certain, like, you exercise?
Oh, there's a lot. So it's a whole different way of looking at life and challenges. But it is shown in the studies that, childhood trauma impacts 7 areas of life, from your physical health to making it shorter lifespan, to irritable bowel syndrome, depression, anxiety, in the brain and the body, stress related, how you deal with things, your emotional upset, poor self-regulation, impulse, right? There's a lot of different things that cause, people to be unhappy. And that is the source of it. And the sad thing is, our big pharma wants us to say, take a pill and put a Band-Aid on it, and it doesn't get to the core issues. So all my clients don't have psychotropic meds. Instead, they're doing the mindset and holistic mind, body, spirit work that's involved to heal themselves and to find their inner core of happiness. And when they're